Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along.
Gotta see the show. It's a show. It's a show. It's ridiculous. It's turning out to be not a show I'm enjoying either. God, it's got some good parts to it. But oh boy, this is just the first quarter of the show. It's a 4-part. It's 4 segments in this show, and the prologue was pretty good, and now we're into like the first kind of chapter. What's going on? What's going on here, people? I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the past couple of weeks. Like I said, there's been some good things, with the border walls and, obviously, people getting arrested that don't belong here. Obviously, some mistakes are going to be made, but overall, it's something that needs to be done. We just can't afford it. Can't afford it. Can't afford the guests anymore. You got to go. We can't afford to keep you. Sorry. But what's going on? We had the Iran thing. I wasn't really feeling that. Just not feeling it. But then the Epstein debacle. Yeah, we got the list. I've been following this Epstein thing for, 10 years. Because I kind of heard about it back in like 07, 08. But I just didn't, I didn't really follow much on it. And then after the fact, when I got more into YouTube, I guess around 2012, 2013, I started seeing more things about Epstein. I was like, what the hell? And then I was, Alex Jones kind of turned me more onto it. And then like the whole 2019, when he mysteriously passed away. But this list, this tapes, they actually have videos. Oh, that was his private porn code. Yeah, I'm sure it was. He just downloaded that stuff off the internet to keep it on VHS tapes and discs, CDs and DVDs and thumb drives. Sure, yeah. That's what billionaires do. They got a little stash of magazines under the bed. Holy cow. But what's the truth here? What's the truth?
You can't handle the truth!
Sorry.
Yeah, apparently we can't handle the truth. We can't handle the truth. And what do they want us to do? Yeah, they want to zap our minds like it never happened. It just never happened. This is not going away. This is going to be a thorn in his presidency. This is not good. I'm not happy with it. You're supposed to be protecting, child sex rings, and here's one of the biggest ones of all time. And you know what? This has been going on for decades. 4 decades. Since the Reagan administration and the Bush administration with the Franklin cover-up. Read about that, the Franklin cover-up. I'll probably I might throw this video on both White Monkey and Franco Blondie, but holy cow, man, holy cow. And then Trump's talking about sending more weapons to Ukraine. What are you kidding? We can't afford to help anybody with any type of artillery weapons, be it defensive or offensive. No, we're depleting our reserves. Can't do this. Sorry. Cut them off. But apparently, whatever, can't, You think that thing in the Middle East, the 12-day war, you think that's over with? No. That 12-day war, that was just a little ceasefire, so we could send more shit over to Israel, because they were kind of depleted on what they had, so now they're going to deplete our shit. And then, to top that off, Lee Zeldin, head of the EPA. EPA a-hole. I got that from Lionel. That's, put out a whole study on the geoengineering, the chemtrails. And nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
This hurts! Nothing to see here, please! Sorry.
Yeah, nothing to see here. Are you kidding me? This is one of my first things I latched on to, like in 2010, 2009, when I looked up in the sky and I said, what the hell is going on? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is that? What is that? That's not a contrail. That's not how condensation works. I don't walk outside in the wintertime and blow a breath of air out of my mouth and then all of a sudden there's a cloud. It's not how it dissipates. Oh my God. What the hell? What the hell? I don't understand. And then, we spent, they passed through that 900-page, big, beautiful bill. What's in it? I don't know. It's one of these big pork-filled monsters. Can we stop? Just stop at like 10 pages. I can read it. We could all read it. Maybe as the American people, we could agree on it or something. I know maybe there's some good things in there, but maybe there's a whole lot of horse shit in there. I don't get that. So apparently, I'm not supposed to be taxed on my overtime anymore. No, don't really work that way. I will be taxed on my overtime, and then I could claim it at the end of the year on my W-4 tax return to the illegitimate IRS and Federal Reserve. I thought I was going to get a little bump in the pay this week. Now I further delved into it. No, my check will be taxed just the same way. So I was kind of disappointed with that, because that wasn't what I was led to believe. Like I said, none of this crap is getting fixed. None of this is getting fixed unless there's some people arrested. Well, they said they were going after Comey and Brennan. They dropped that little nugget this week. But what they didn't tell you, they're not going after them for, whatever they're going after them for. The statute of limitations is passed. So that's a smokescreen bullshit lie. No one cares. Whatever happened to Letitia James and her Letitia's lascivious, her dastardly deeds of just bullshit warfare. What? Nothing to see here. Fannie Willis, nothing to see here. Fauci, nothing to see here. None of these people are held accountable. It's a giant swamp of immorality. And unless people are really arrested and the hammer falls, none of this is going to change. None of this is going to change. I don't want to sound black-pilled, but boy, oh boy, the past couple of weeks, I haven't given up hope yet, but with that, I'll leave you with this.
They won't let you remember.
Sorry.